Hey everybody, what's up? It's me, Marcus, and we've got another new level to check out here in BMX Streets Pipe on the PC version. This is the cabin yard made by JohnnyTheG, and this is an extremely tricky jump line to ride. Well, it's not really one jump line. It's a big trails map with a bunch of different lines and transfers, and I'm still trying to figure out parts of this place. It's it's kind of crazy because there's a lot going on out here. So I'm gonna try and make my way through here and at least try and figure most of it out. You've got the step down, which is pretty standard in a lot of these trails maps now. That first jump is really easy to overjump, but it's also pretty easy to underjump. That second jump, you've got several options right there. Right here, I don't know what happened. This first one, it's so easy to overjump, but once you get it right, it's pretty good. And that second jump, super tricky. Oh, that's not it. Oh, I just pedaled it out. And then right here, I don't know what to do right there. I've seen several of you guys asking for more pipe videos, and here's the thing with the pipe content. I'm going to keep making it. It's not going anywhere anytime soon, but I'm going to continue to mix variety in on the channel as well. The hardest thing about these trails, and this has always been an issue with these trails from the start, is trying to keep your speed throughout the whole thing. It's funny because a lot of people tell me all the time, just pedal if you're not going fast enough. Well, it doesn't usually work out that way because it's all about where you take off on the jump. If you take off too late, like I did on that last run, you're gonna go way too high and you're not gonna make it. If you take off too early, like I did right there, you're gonna jump straight out to flat. So it's extremely tricky to time each jump right. And just like if you're off by just a little bit, you're gonna screw up the whole line. And it's extremely tough to go from jump to jump. And when I come up short, it's not that I don't have enough speed. Pedaling is not gonna help anything in these situations. It's all about taking off a little bit earlier on the jump. I took off a little bit too early right there. And then same thing with that one. I don't know what I need to do right here. I don't understand this section. Ooh, that was clean. Now, hopefully I don't mess it up. Yep, I messed it up. Alright, I'm gonna land this one nice and clean. And then I overjumped it. Oh my god. I was like, I'm gonna make sure I have enough speed. I had way too much speed. Oh, saved it. Come on. Okay, just a little bit. Ooh, that was good right there. Oh my god, I'm gonna come short. Oh, now it went too long. See how tricky it is? I mean, it wasn't too awfully bad, but trying to time these jumps every single time is extremely tough. Probably some of the hardest dirt jumps. I mean, I say that every time I ride dirt jumps because they never really get any easier. I'm just gonna keep going with it. Where does this go? Off to the side over here. Then I guess it goes back the other way. I don't think though. This doesn't seem like it works as good this way. It does look like a step down right there though. God, it's so easy to screw that one up. And I don't know what I'm gonna do right there. Because last time I went way too fast. And then I jumped all the way to, to underneath that Whatever that is over there. You can kind of save it if you overjump that first one. I don't think I'm supposed to hit it that way. This almost looks like a landing instead of or a takeoff instead of a landing. Right here. Well, no, it does look like a landing. But how am I supposed to land? Maybe if I take off from this jump, I can land inside there. And then I guess it hops up on top. Somehow saved that. And then, well, no, that's too straight up. But I guess if I take off earlier, I can... I don't know, dude. This is really tough. There we go. Save that one. Okay. And too high up. I'm going to try this line one more time. And then I'm going to step down to the other one. Because this thing is gnarly. It really is. I went too far. Timing is everything with these. Slow-mo one-head X up backflip. Oh, okay, I thought it was a roller, but it's more like a tabletop. You got the hip. That's sweet. Oh, I took off too high up. Went straight up. If you're still confused on what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the takeoff point of the jump. So wherever you hop on the jump face is your trajectory. So if I take off right at the top, I'm going to go more straight up and down because the angle is closer to 90 degrees. But if I take off about where my guy's head is right there, I'm going to go more out. So if I want to jump further, that's where I'm going to want to take off from. But if I want to jump higher up, I'm going to take off where the top of my guy's head is at now, and it'll send me more up in the air, which means I have more time in the air, but at the same time, I'm not going to be able to jump as far. So that's the issue with the dirt jumps, because I mean, just the difference in taking off right here and taking off right here completely changes everything, and you have to make sure you time everything perfect every single time, or it screws up the whole line. And you have to pump too. It's all about pumping these things. I did a lot of tuck no-handers right there. And what is this? Oh, I think I can go this way. And then it puts me on this part of the trail. I like this line a little better than the first one, just because it's a little bit easier, even though I cased that third jump a lot. And it has hips. Hip jumps are always really fun. See if I can get something going here. Yeah! Oh my god, how did I not land that? I was really psyched on that last line. This one's not bad though. Take that. And then hop right back on right here. Pump the transition. Oh, I went too far. I saved it though. I like the dirt quarter pipe at the end right there. It's really cool. And I think that's it. I don't think you can go back. I love the seat grab 360. Such a cool looking trick. I'm gonna go to the right here and then go over here to this container. Oh, I tried to do a fakey manual. That did not work. I like this lower jump line. I think it's a little easier to find your flow on it compared to that first one that I was hitting. The first one's got bigger jumps, but this lower one is has a little bit better flow, I think. Oh, it's kind of textured up top. I was expecting it to be smooth, but it has those bumps on it. So hopefully that doesn't screw me up too much here. See if I get this 360 manual. Nope. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Oh, no. So, see, the bike kind of does something weird there. The bike actually detects those notches in the top of the container. And what it does, it actually wants to try and land on the downside of one of the notches, if that makes sense. So watch the bike, how it kind of... Well, it didn't do it that time, of course. Trying to keep your speed across that thing. What? Whoa, that was weird. So did you see how the bike was kind of... It was the opposite that time. So it was kind of nose high when I landed. The last couple of times, or the first couple of times I should say, when I tried to land on this thing, it would nose down a little bit. So we've got these ridges up top. I'm just gonna try and get across this thing. Alright. I actually carried my speed that time. And then it looks like it just brings you back in right over here to this section. I rode that like a spine. Maybe I was just thinking that the bike was pitching forwards or backwards earlier. Because I don't seem to be having that problem now. That could have been something that I was doing earlier that was causing it to just do something weird. Right here's the cabin, and you can actually go up here, and there is another small trail that starts right up here. So once again, you drop right off, and you have this huge step down, which I went a little bit too deep right there. And then a big quarter pipe over here. I say a big quarter pipe, it's not it's not that big, but you got this section you can ride too. This is a fun spot to ride. Again, if you get frustrated with the trails, you can come right over here and just kind of mellow out because it's not as difficult to ride this. You can also ride this into the trails as well because it's kind of incorporated with the trails that I was riding earlier. Ooh, that was really cool. I wasn't sure where I was going with that. That just kind of turned out to work out nice. Here we go. All in all though, this is a very tricky trails map. Really fun. He's got some cool details out here. But it's not easy to ride. I think that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for checking this out. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe for more content if you're new around here. And catch you guys all again in the next video. Have a good one. Not too bad of a transfer right there to end it.